Is it wrong to keep my mother at bay while I plan my wedding? I, 24F, grew up very close to my mother, 53F. We were very close and we did a lot of activities together. She got divorced when I was little and has since remarried with a man I consider one of my role models in life, while still maintaining my connection with my bio dad. Over the years, and since moving out of the house, I've noticed some very unsettling tendencies come out from the relationship I have with my mom. I met a man in college and we started dating. Everyone was introduced and things were great. This man is now my fiancé. As time went on and our relationship became more solidified and serious, my mom has started preferring that just myself come home to visit now. She complains about being a hostess and wanting to do whatever she wants to do and not have to wait on everyone by making meals, cleaning up after us, etc. I get confused by this since this started coming up. We were in college and living independently. We don't need to be cared for. I do have a younger brother in the home that still needs that kind of support, food, water, shelter, but I've been out of that phase for years. She had a mental breakdown at my college graduation because she saw my bio dad from a distance and refused to continue into the ceremony because it was all too much for her. My bio dad and my remarried father both get along great. No one has any issues except for her. She makes comments on vacations when it's just us, without my fiancé, about how this might be the last vacation like this is how it could have been. And it makes me so upset. I love my fiancé very much and want them to be included, but she makes all these remarks about the opposite. It's pushing me away. A week before I got engaged, she asked me privately if I could not post anything when I do get engaged because the thought of me being engaged makes her physically ill. And she asked if I could wait 2 years to get engaged because it would be more convenient for herself since she would be done with her master's program by then. I told her none of that is in my control and it is a once-in-a-lifetime moment that I would like everyone to share in, so I cannot make that promise to not share it online with everyone. She started crying and listed all the problems she had with family members and socializing and big events. It was all about her. She refuses to get counseling and says God will get me through it. She clearly needs help and sees me as her confidant, but I can't help her when it involves putting my own life on hold. I tried to wait a little bit to tell her I got engaged when it happened, and I told her I had a date set. But as of right now she's had problems with my bridesmaids I've picked out, the dates I have reserved, and doesn't even want me to try on any dresses with anyone even if it's just for fun because it's a mother's thing. I want to give my bio dad some time during my wedding as well, walking down the aisle and a dance, but I know mother will throw a very strong opinion on that. At this point, I'm closer with my future mother-in-law and will have her support instead. TLDR, is it wrong to not include my own mother in any form of planning my wedding when she sees me as her confidant? I don't think she approves of any man I could ever be with, and it makes me feel guilty to not want my mom around or included on my wedding planning. I just can't afford to have her ruin my once-in-a-lifetime opportunity because it benefits herself more. Instead of being happy for me as her only daughter, she criticizes my decisions and throws all of her opinions around to make it seem like she's looking out for me.